In the vast world of Marvel, debates come and go, but very few inspire as much passion and curiosity as the question of who would win in a confrontation between Scarlet Witch and the Invisible Woman. It is not just a clash of powers. It is a collision between chaos and discipline, between overwhelming magical force and invisible strategic brilliance. Wanda Maximoff and Sue Storm represent two completely different paths to strength, each forged through trauma, responsibility, and a lifetime of impossible challenges. Their stories draw fans because they are more than their powers. Wanda is the embodiment of emotional intensity, grief, and transformative potential, while Sue is the symbol of composure, stability, and refined tactical mastery. To understand which of these remarkable women would triumph, we must dive in their lives, their evolution, and the true nature of their abilities. Wanda's path from orphaned Sokovian child to reality-bending powerhouse is one built on heartbreak and loss. Sue's evolution, by contrast, reflects maturity, intelligence, and years of holding her family together even through cosmic threats. Yet both women share one thing in common. Their identities are defined by their resilience. They have shaped worlds, saved multiverses, and endured emotional wounds that would break most heroes. This showdown, therefore, is not just about who can strike harder. It is about who can endure longer, who can stay focused in chaos, and who can control the space around them when everything goes dark. This video takes you into the emotional, psychological, and strategic cores of both characters. By the end, you will understand not just their powers, but the deeper truth about what makes each of them strong. And ultimately, we will reach a definitive conclusion to the question fans have asked for years. In a true head-to-head battle, who would walk away victorious? Wanda Maximoff, the force of unstable reality, Scarlet Witch, is one of the most powerful characters Marvel has ever created. Her chaos magic does not merely produce energy blasts or illusions. It challenges the concept of reality itself. Wanda's abilities allow her to shift probabilities, reshape matter, manipulate time, and collapse physical rules with just a gesture. In moments of deep emotional turmoil, her power has surged beyond the limits of comprehension. She has rewritten worlds, ended entire bloodlines, and triggered events that tore the Marvel universe apart. Stories like Avengers Disassembled and House of M showcase not just how powerful Wanda is, but how dangerous she becomes when her emotions spike. When Scarlet Witch loses control, the world around her loses its foundation. But Wanda's strength is also her curse. Her abilities are deeply connected to her emotional state, which has been fragile from the very beginning. She grew up surrounded by conflict and tragedy. Her parents died young. She lost her brother in battle. She has wrestled constantly with identity, belonging, love, and guilt. Every time Wanda tries to build something, fate seems to pull it away, leaving her devastated and vulnerable. These emotional fractures often fuel her destructive outbursts, creating a cycle of chaos and redemption that defines her character. However, Wanda's emotional intensity gives her moments of astonishing power. When she is pushed to the edge, she becomes unstoppable. From defeating cosmic beings to overwhelming entire teams of heroes, Scarlet Witch has proven time and again that she is capable of unimaginable devastation. Her raw potential surpasses even some of Marvel's greatest magical beings. But the same qualities that make her powerful also make her unpredictable. Her triumphs are enormous, but her collapses are catastrophic. And in a structured one-on-one confrontation, unpredictability can either save her or destroy her. Sue Storm, the strategic queen of the Fantastic Four. If one is raw, cosmic emotion made manifest, Sue Storm is the exact opposite. The Invisible Woman is not defined by unpredictable eruptions of power, but by calculated mastery. Her force fields are among the most versatile and powerful abilities in the Marvel universe. They are invisible shields that can withstand cosmic blasts, distort physical energy, block psychic intrusion, and even reshape environments. But what makes Sue truly exceptional is how she uses these fields. She does not simply defend herself. She manipulates space with surgical precision. She can compress air, create invisible structures, control pressure from within, and even place microscopic constructs inside an opponent's body. Her powers operate on the boundary between science and art, combining creativity with keen intellect. Emotionally, Sue is one of Marvel's most stable heroes. Her life with the Fantastic Four has forced her to stand strong amid constant cosmic threats, catastrophic failures, and personal losses. But unlike Wanda, Sue processes her emotions quietly. She rarely breaks down. She is the anchor of her team, the emotional center of her family, and often the most rational voice in the room. And beneath her warmth lies a mind capable of sharp, decisive action. Throughout countless missions, Sue has proven herself to be the team's most dependable defender, and, when necessary, its most lethal weapon. Sue's tactical brilliance elevates her power far beyond its basic description. She anticipates attacks before they happen. She watches body language, energy signatures, and environmental cues. She adjusts her shields with micro-movements, transforming them into barriers, blades, restraints, or traps with no warning. Her experience fighting cosmic entities has honed her instincts to a razor's edge. While Wanda's power is chaotic and emotional, Sue is organized, deliberate, and relentlessly efficient. And in battle, efficiency often determines who survives. When chaos meets strategy, the true combat analysis. Imagining a fight between Wanda and Sue requires understanding more than their powers. It requires looking at how they think. When the battle begins, Wanda usually leads with emotion. Her attacks are overwhelming, shaped by fear, anger, grief, or desperation. She can rewrite elements of the environment instantly, reshaping landscapes or generating illusions that confuse her opponents. Her chaos magic can alter outcomes, turn certainty into randomness, and collapse structures that seem unbreakable. But this strength becomes a weakness when she faces someone who refuses to react emotionally. Sue, unlike Wanda's usual opponents, does not panic. Her first instinct is always to establish control. She builds multiple layers of defense within seconds. She analyzes the source of the threat. She calculates pressure points and identifies the safest counteraction. As Wanda unleashes waves of unpredictable magic, Sue calmly constructs protective fields, redirecting or absorbing the impact. Where Wanda fuels her power with emotion, Sue neutralizes emotion entirely, creating a cold, strategic atmosphere where she thrives. Over time, this difference becomes critical. Wanda's attacks vary with her emotional state. When she grows frustrated or frightened, her focus weakens and her magic becomes less stable. Sue, meanwhile, becomes sharper, more exact, and more determined. She waits for the exact moment Wanda hesitates or loses control, then turns the battlefield to her advantage. Wanda's power may be stronger, but Sue's discipline lets her survive the initial chaos long enough to strike back. And when Sue strikes, she does so with precision, targeting Wanda in ways Wanda is not prepared to counter. This clash becomes a philosophical battle: chaos against calm, emotion against strategy, destructive power against controlled force. And eventually, one approach proves superior. The final result: who would win and why? After examining every factor, from emotional stability to power limits to battlefield intelligence, the conclusion becomes clear. Scarlet Witch may possess far greater raw power. She may be capable of altering worlds, bending physics, or destroying entire teams. But raw power does not guarantee victory. In a one-on-one confrontation where timing, focus, and decision-making matter as much as strength, the Invisible Woman stands at the top. Sue Storm wins because she remains calm when Wanda falls apart. She maintains precision when Wanda becomes erratic. She adapts intelligently while Wanda reacts emotionally. And most importantly, Sue is able to target Wanda as vulnerability with invisible constructs that bypass Wanda's primary defenses. The more chaotic the battle becomes, the more Sue's stability turns into an advantage. And once she gains control of the battlefield, she can overwhelm Wanda with methods Wanda cannot easily predict or counter. In the end, chaos may have the louder voice, but control has the stronger hand. And that is why, in a true head-to-head battle, the Invisible Woman defeats the Scarlet Witch. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.